So it looks like the Ozempic party is finally over. I've been saying this day has been coming for a long time, and it's finally here. The FDA on Friday, February 21st, announced that the generic versions of Ozempic, which can be as much as 90% cheaper, and Wegovy are no longer able to be marketed because their drugs have come off the what I call endangered species list. When there's a shortage of drugs, the FDA allows generic versions to be used to help, obviously, with conditions. One major drug companies, they're allowed to use compounds. Same thing, just a generic version of this. During COVID, there was actually a shortage of children's Motrin, so the FDA said it's okay to offer generic versions of this. So these things are 100% safe. So what happens now? What is this going to do for you? Well, there is estimated between 15 and 20 million people right now in the United States that are actually taking the generic versions of these through companies like Weight Watchers and Hims and Hers, which just did a big Super Bowl commercial a couple of weeks ago. In 60 to 90 days, these things will no longer be on the market. So you're going to have one or two options. You're going to gain the weight back because 2/3 of the people that actually take these medications, once they stop taking them, gain all the weight back, or they're going to push you into the branded versions. And these are the things that frustrate me as being part of this country, that we are getting pushed into overpriced. I'm talking with good insurance, you're going to pay between $400 and $600 a copayment. If you don't have good insurance or any health insurance, it's going to cost between $1,000 and $1,300 for these different medications. I believe this is going to create a massive panic in the marketplace. So it's 60 to 90 days. If you are taking this stuff, here's the good news. This medication, I believe, has run its course. It is no longer something that we should be using as something that can help us. It's always going to come down. As a matter of fact, there was a study a couple of weeks ago came out that said people within the first year, a high percentage of people are stopped taking these drugs for the sole reason is it costs too much damn money. And it's ridiculous to spend that kind of money to try to live a healthier lifestyle here. The good news is here, we got a new administration, whether you like them or not. We got a new head of, RFK going out there and putting better food system in place. In the interim, it is always, as I say, going to come down to behavior changes, changing the habits, changing the patterns, and changing the beliefs. Anyway, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but if you are taking these different things, you got 60 to 90 days to start making shifts. If you're struggling, man, let's work on some of those habits collectively together. Thanks for watching this. I appreciate your attention and your time, your two biggest commodities in your life. See you soon.